Neighbors have described Dignowity Hill as a place that is committed to its history, but open to its evolution. And there's a really interesting example of that in two places just blocks from each other.
Yeah, one of which we're standing in right now, the Carver here off of Hackberry. And then there's Velocity, Texas, just a few blocks away, a place focused on innovation and research in the life sciences, biotech. Here's a closer look at both.
There may be people who have no idea that the Carver is here.
Sadly, I think you're right.
The lobby and gallery of the Carver,
So we present or exhibit rather mostly local artists in this space.
was once the only library open to Black San Antonians.
So that is what the building was named and dedicated as in 1929. It's really important for us to be true to our history and the reason that we exist. I mean, we came into existence because the Black community needed a place where they could be because they weren't allowed to be other places.
Today, the Carver is a multicultural performing and visual arts center.
But we do have an emphasis on celebrating the art forms and artistic expressions of the Black community.
Generations in this neighborhood have gathered here for shows, for dances, even in times of need.
This was also a place where the community could come when there were times of flooding because this area was prone to flooding. The Carver isn't just a place where you can enjoy a show, it really is part of people's history.
In this same neighborhood, a bit of a contrast.
This is our Velocity Innovation Center.
In a shiny new space that's all about the future.
It's got labs and offices and conference rooms, and it's dedicated to help startups be successful.
Various companies, all in the life science industry.
They do stem cell manufacturing.
Even teaching future potential scientists in STEM workshops. Velocity chose Dignowity Hill in part because of its proximity to the city's urban core. This space was created in the old Merchants Ice Complex, which dates back a century.
Do you think that kind of describes an element of Dignowity Hill, you know, on a larger scale, the history that's here, but also the way it's changed and really become something that's got a whole new look for the future in some spots?
Well, yes and no. I kind of feel differently about that. I sure want to maintain kind of the cultural richness of Dignowity, and I really enjoy more the historic kind of past that it has.
It is a tough balance to strike, but Velocity and the Carver tell us they're partners in making it happen.
Not only can you invest in the east side, in this area of town, but you can be successful, you can attract companies, you can create jobs.
There's so much growth happening here, so many people that are coming into the community, as well as those people that have been here all along.
And that's what I loved about profiling both of these places in Dignowity Hill. You might not think they go together on the surface, but the executive director of the Carver here talked about how innovation is a key part of the arts as well as science and technology. So there is space for both of that preservation and progress to exist within blocks from each other.
That's what I was going to say. You wouldn't think that necessarily they go together, but there's
Right.
an energy in this neighborhood that they seem to not only coexist, they seem to cooperate.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. By the way, we are standing on the stage here at the Carver Theatre, a place where Ella Fitzgerald, Dizzy Gillespie, Louis Armstrong, Count Basie, Duke Ellington have performed. That is the rich history of this place.
Hello, everybody. Stefania Jimenez here. Thank you so much for watching KSAT's YouTube channel. Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.